Hi, it's Miss D from Miss D's Do It Yourself DTV. I'm coming today with another small craft using supplies from the dollar store. Um, this craft is a retake on a recent craft that I uploaded, the chandelier brush pencil holder. To my granddaughter saw that pencil holder and she wanted me to make something less blingful for her desk that I'm working on in her room. She has a desk that we're turning into a vanity plus workspace, homework workspace. So we're going to take this dollar store pencil holder and glam it up a bit for her desk. Stay tuned. I'm going to shift over to the craft area of my room and I'll be right back with you. Okay, we're only going to need a few supplies or materials for this project, and it should only take us a very few minutes. We're going to need scissors, the pencil holder, a candlestick holder, some bling wrap, and possibly some beads and gems. So what I'm going to do is try to bling out the pencil holder a bit. Give it a little bit of color. She's a teenager. She's doing her first year of high school. Um, and she has found bling. So I'm just want to put a little bling on this pencil holder for her room. So I'm going to cut the diamond wrap. I like 2 strips of diamond wrap. I think when you put any more than 3 strips on anything, it starts to look a little gaudy or too much to me. So most of the time, I put 2 strips on projects when I'm working with them, and every now and then I'll add a little bit more as I go. So we're just going to create the design and look at what we could do. Do we want to run the diamond around the top, along the bottom? Um, the sides and see what we want to do. Um, since she really liked what I had, I think I'll just kind of reproduce that. So I'm going to first start by gluing the diamonds to the bottom of the pencil holder. I got my hot glue gun. I hope I mentioned that in the materials. And just going to run a bead across um, the bottom, and I take the tip of the gun and kind of smooth it out so I don't get as many lumps in my glue, and just begin to lay the diamond, trying to stay as straight as possible. I'm finding the more I do these crafts, the more picky I get about the way they look. I'm looking for a little perfection now, so I try to be careful with lining things up and how they look. So I'm doing a little bit at a time, trying to make sure that this all stays lined up really nice. So that's just adding a little glue, lay it down, find a spot to hold, and do the same until you reach the other end. Just a little glue. Um, Sometimes less is more. I have a smaller glue gun, and I think for projects like this, that would be the choice. But I was doing several projects today. This gun was already hot, so I'm going with it. Okay, and I wrap it all the way around till they connect. And that's where I had my first problem. You saw me pull and lift again, and it just wasn't quite right. So what I'm going to do is take the measurement right there and cut that off right there, and then run a little more glue. I'm going to go over where I had placed it and had to lift it up and just melt it by laying the tip of my gun on that glue. You can see it melting and not leaving that big, thick globs of glue. And just take a little bit, run it, and then just lay this down like that. While the glue's hot, line everything up. Fitting in the right spots. And I'm just adjusting the last um, bead of diamonds. And sometimes it's just easier to snip it off and re-glue it in the area, or you can really work the stretch and see if you can get it to be enough for a closure. I'm going to go with that, I think, and add a stone right there. The more bling, the better. So what I'm doing is squeezing that close as possible to look like a closure. And I'm going to take, after that dries, we'll come back and either put a diamond there or a gem. And we're going to kind of do the same thing along the top. Bring this pencil holder out. I'm just measuring around and finding my cut space. And do the exact same thing. Lay a little glue. Then the diamonds wrap. Trying to line it up as straight as possible. So are you crafting along with me? I'm making videos of me crafting um, the ideas, some of the ideas with my spin on them that I find on the searches for the how-tos. Like this was a dollar store how to DIY out of the dollar store, and now um, the inspiration came, and I'm creating dollar store crafts. So the way I'm kind of envisioning the channel and my video encyclopedias of how-tos to look is that I grab the videos, put them up for you, and then you see videos of me working those ideas. Because generally, if I'm looking something up, it's something I'm interested in and wanting to do. I do have an upcoming project where I'm going to attempt to restore or recreate, renew an old antique piece of furniture, a dresser I found at a garage sale for $10. Wait till you see that beauty. And so that will be an actual video series of me working with that, um, as well as the best videos three to five best videos I found on restoring antiques and old furniture. And that's how I kind of see the channel growing, is not in alphabetical order with the projects, but projects that I am working on or interested in, and then posting and creating on the channel, so that the next um, person doesn't have to look at as many videos as I did to create. What I'm doing right there is there's a little gap um, in this section where I cut just a little short, and so I have two little gems um, that I cut off, and I'm just going to place them in that little gap. That's why you don't have to worry so much about the measuring. I like crafting, eyeballing my way through, or just slight wrapping around instead of tight measuring. Because I like my crafts really to look, really well done, but handmade, not machine made, just so perfect out. You can't tell that somebody sat down and put a little love in the project. Okay, and so that looks pretty good to me. It's a little hard on the camera to catch the real effect, but that black mesh with the diamond wrap going around is just beautiful. And so I'm playing with ideas about how to embellish more. Um, my granddaughter's name is Nia. I could put an N on here in the diamonds. Um, I think I will do that with the beads. Let's see. Um, Kind of like personalize it for her. But then I don't want her to feel like that's too kiddish. So let's just stop there. The beauty of this pencil holder is it's a flat surface. So when we add the candlestick to that, it should be very simply done. And so what we're going to do is take our glue gun and run a bead of glue around the bottom, outside, and middle, all around the lip of this candlestick holder. And then we're going to find the center. Kind of make sure we have the center. Drop it down. And that was a quick glue. I find certain materials, the glue sticks to faster. It just adheres faster. Um, and simply done, there we have it. I just feel like it needs a little something else to complete the bling effect. And so I'm just playing with little couple ideas. This is the part where you get to do your style. I think just a simple design right on the front and the back could work. So I have 4, 6, make a square of sixes. 4, 6. You don't have to get this 2, 3, 4 complicated with yours if you don't want, but I'm going to go just one step more. 2, 4, 6. Just give a little extra design to it. So I can tell this is the back. There's a seam running up it. And I'm just going to take and glue a little square of the diamonds right here in the front. Working a little fast as the glue kind of goes through the mesh. Lining them up, and need a little more glue right there. And I'm lining the rows up. In midstream, I just realized I could probably write her name. And so I'm going for it. Get that A. Guess we'll do something like that. I'm just looking for my screws so I can move the glue around on the inside a bit. There. Put the bridge for the A and the dot for the I, and I think we have it. I'm trying to work a little bit faster. And I'll come back and glue that down. Pull all the webs off. Make the eye, the dot for the eye. Like so. There we go. The A. Just snip that little piece off so that it's lying flat. And again here. Trying to be as neat as we can. Nia. That's her name. Try to pull some of this glue right in the middle all out. Keep that eye looking clear. I'll do that after completion, do the cleanup. Um, that looks pretty good to me. Little bling pencil holder for my granddaughter uh, in her little work desk. Got a few pencils, pens, and there you have it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you like, please subscribe. If you don't like, please send suggestions on how we can make it better. See you in the next video. Bye.